Well, shit. Here we go again. So, a new episode of Doctor Who came out. Little context: my family loves Doctor Who. Huge fans. Me, yeah, so on it. It's like, I'll take it if it's good. If it's bad, I'm ready to just bounce straight away. You know, that's me when it comes to Doctor Who. And I wouldn't have watched this Doctor Who because, like, I heard a lot of the things Russell T Davies was saying before it came out, such as Davros shouldn't be in a wheelchair because disabled people don't deserve to have villain roles anymore.
We had long conversations about bringing Davros back because he's a fantastic character. Time and society and culture and taste has moved on, and there's a problem with the Davros of old in that he's a wheelchair user who is evil.
And then he puts a disabled person in one of the major good roles in the show. I'm just like, so you're allowing them to have good roles, but you're not allowing them to have bad roles?
Weapons in your wheelchair.
Well, lads, come on.
Like, that's what makes a character have, well, that's what makes an actor have depth, not character. Their ability to be able to play an evil role as well as a good role. And I don't think there's anything wrong with people being able to have range in their character's abilities. That's why it's good to have evil dwarfs and good dwarfs. And quite frankly, that's what made a lot of dwarfs' careers. Being that really good guy dwarf and being that really evil dwarf. It allowed them to have a lot of personality, a lot of range, a lot of greatness to them. And I feel it's the same problem that is happening throughout a lot of the characters in the show. Especially some characters that were not allowed to say what their sexuality is or what their choice of pronouns are.
Meep meep.
Oh my god.
Because we'll just get demonetized or get ignored or called names or anything else. So there's characters out there that have these personal traits, and quite frankly, that's all they have. They are literally a plank of wood that is good, and they have this personality trait. That is as far as their character goes, and it's a real shame. There are some really bad scenes in this episode that when you look at them in context and out of context, it doesn't work. So there's a character called Meep.
Yes, the Meep.
And Meep is a genocidal alien, and it's meant to be a surprise in the show. It's not really a surprise because you find out as soon as it's necessary to find out. It was just for a little few cute scenes early on in order to sell toys. And a character goes and says, hey, did you just assume Meep's personality roles?
You're assuming he as a pronoun.
True. Yes, sorry, good point. Are you he or she or they?
My chosen pronoun is the definite article. I am always the Meep.
This is a genocidal warlord, and you want us to respect their specific pronouns? Hello? Did you think about the next scenes that follow this character? You can't just treat this character like they're the greatest person in the world, and then you're like, yeah, but they're also a genocidal maniac, you know? Respect their pronouns. It's like, come on. And then later on, we have the two characters, Donna and her daughter, and they go, you wouldn't understand, Doctor. You're not female-facing.
We've got all that power, but there is a way to get rid of it. Something a male-presenting Time Lord will never understand.
Just let it go.
And we choose to let it go.
Yes, they do say male-facing, not female-facing, but, you know, really hugely sexist and disrespectful to say that because you are male-facing, you cannot understand what female-facing people are going through. And it just hurts. Now, there's nothing entirely wrong with the episode itself if you remove these scenes from the show. It's actually a really decent episode. Meep is well animated. It has a lot of character to it, and it really portrays how it was in the comic. I never read the comic, but I read about it, And it makes a lot of sense that Meep would be the way that it is, and it works really well in context. It's nice to have an evil villain be an evil villain, no hordes barred. It's just the solution for beating the evil villain is just stupid.
I think it's safe for you to come down now.
Rose?
Too much power for one person, but you had a child, and the meta crisis passed down.
Like, it's just, I have confirmed my feelings. Therefore, you, the villain, have been defeated. I mean, it's cool. It's fine. It's whatever. We had to get through this episode so we can get to the other episodes, but it just, please, can you just not be so forward? It's like you're going on a first date and they start making out with you before you even say hello. Like, yeah, it's nice to be making out, but like, this is a bit too forward, you know? Can we like ease off on the brakes? Let's, you know, build up this tension. Let's sort of, you know, get our motors running before you just, you know, rip the band-aid off and go full hog wild on us, you know? Like, just calm the fuck down. Just a little bit. I like the good guy aliens. They're well designed. I saw some behind the scenes and how they set up their suit and how it's like got these grasshopper-like legs. They look really cool. The design's really good. And I liked how when the one scene where the Doctor explains how cool they are, it works really well. Unfortunately, we have to deal with the sonic screwdriver in the room. I hate the sonic screwdriver. It used to be a fun joke. What, you're going to defeat the entire enemy army with a sonic screwdriver? And that was when the sonic screwdriver was literally a screwdriver where you don't have to physically turn the screwdriver to undo the screws. But now it can create force fields, it can create virtual screens, it can just do whatever the fuck you want. And it's been a real problem in a lot of the Modern Who episodes where we have a problem. Well, how do we solve this problem? Sonic screwdriver. And it's no different in this episode. We have two problems. We have two solutions. The sonic screwdriver, it does everything. It creates force fields that prevent bullets from going through. It creates force fields that stop plasma lasers going through. It destroys walls. It's everything. It's magical. It's a sonic screwdriver. And I hate it. I hate it so much. I just want the sonic screwdriver to be a joke. Because that's what it's meant to be. It's meant to be Luke Skywalker going, I can defeat the entire Empire. You know what I mean? Like, it's meant to be a joke. It's meant to be farcical. There's no way Luke Skywalker could actually defeat the entire Empire by himself. But if he's in the right situation, he can prevent the Empire from succeeding. You know, and it's just, I'm tired. I'm just tired. So I'm not going to be watching the rest of this specials. It's whatever. I'll stick to Classic Who. At least there, they respect my time. Modern Who, they don't respect my time. They don't want to get me warmed up before they lube me up and then peg me down. They just want to go straight in. I need a little foreplay, you know? Just a little. See ya.